Hey guys, last fan of the night.
Last fan of the night.
So this is an R&M Type H. This is the same fan that is in my living room. The same model. It's obviously a different fan. It's a different color.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of my very favorite antiques. One of the few antiques that I've wanted since I was a kid. And I might say, I'm going to have to really think about it. I have to get it into consideration. But it might be my favorite plain antique. Because these are, the only thing ornate is the blade arms. Everything else is plain, so I would call it a plain fan. But like a Sidewinder, which is kind of ornate, or a Westinghouse Deluxe, which is very ornate. I don't know, these or round nose. These might have the edge over a good round. I love a good round nose, but these might have the edge. So either way, it's in my top 5 favorite antiques, and it might be my favorite plain antique. These are also the most powerful of the antiques that I've tested, or at least the one in my living room was. And I really would like to compare it to what's considered to be the most powerful antique, the archtop or open top Century, which I don't have. I can't. There's one at the museum that I can't remember if I bought. That doesn't matter. Another store. So yeah, that's what I want to say about this. I'm excited to see how this performs. This is technically one of 2, and we'll probably be able to test both of them eventually. But I'm gonna need to. The other one's gonna need a little more TLC. Or at the very least, we'll have to use the same set of blades and arms to test both of them for now, which is what we'll probably do. But either way, that won't be tonight, because this is last fan of the night.
Yes, last fan of the night.
So I thought y'all were going to say it with me. What do you guys want to say about this one before we start?
It's pretty cool.
No crunching.
I don't think I've actually been here for a test of any R&M antiques before.
We've only tested...
I've only done some Hunters, some Emerson, some Westinghouse, Sidewinders.
We have the non-reversible version of this, which has more boring blade arms, and we have the one that was that's in my living room, and those have both been tested. The other brown one was tested here, and the did we ever test that brown one, Pete? I know it's here.
Which brown?
We have one like this, but it's got more normal blade arms.
Mm.
I can't remember. Maybe we never tested it.
No.
But it's here somewhere.
Remember.
And then the one in my living room we tested in my garage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Anything you want to say about this, Pete, before we test it?
Well, not really, but it's... Yeah, definitely. I'm curious about it.
Yeah. We haven't tested it with blades yet. It seems like the bearings are going to be a little noisy, which honestly every single one of these I've found has noisy bearings, and the one in my living room I had to replace the bearing. I believe it's set to low on the switch. Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's find the living room one draws 4 amps on high. Let's see how this one does. Let's be off on the switch. Here. Turn the high switch off and just turn that once. Wait, this was high, medium, low, or low, medium, high?
It's not... That was...
Should I turn this whole thing?
Yeah. And it'll click. That's high, I think. So turn it 2 more times.
Okay.
It is drawing 3.16. Yeah, we're hearing a little bearing noise.
Oh, I thought it was...
Huh?
This might be high.
I think this is low. I'm not sure though. We'll find out. Tell you what. Yeah, we can do the RPMs and see. That would be a good way to compare, because otherwise sometimes it's hard to tell the difference between highs and... $175 watts, power factor of half.
694.
694 divided by 4, so that's 174 RPM. Okay, try, so, off, high, medium, do one more. Medium. Yeah, 335 and dropping. Yeah, that's definitely faster. 299. 200 watts, power factor 0.56.
Whoa. 8. Oh my god. I'm getting like, oh 11, 13. It's kind of going all over the place.
I don't think it's going to be that high, yeah.
It's blowing our
It's kind of
sock-
really going
our
all over
sockbox
the
around.
place.
Oh. That sounds about right. 970?
Yeah, then it drops, and then I don't understand if it's like going all over the place.
Yeah. I've seen two 850s, so I'm just going to use that. That seems about right.
Okay.
That's 213, and that seems about right. Take it to high.
Okay.
Poor Andy has to go in the line of fire.
Yes. It's low, off, high.
Yeah, it goes up to 348. That's not starting from 0, so it's going to be higher when we start from 0. 316 is the final resting place. 218 watts, power factor of 0.58. Let's get that RPM.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, we can break out the tape, but I don't think.
Okay, here, let's see. You just get readings kind of all
Yeah.
over the place.
Part of it, I'm sure, is because I just shined up those blades. That 868 seems about right. Because it looks like it's, look, yeah, 217, that seems about right. Because it's going to look faster than it is because it's bigger than 52 inches.
Okay.
So I think that's about right, 217.
Yeah, alright.
I'm pretty sure this is 56 inch, but we'll probably want to measure it to be sure before we calculate the CFM. We
Yeah.
can get the measurement on the CFM.
Okay.
So you want to get the measurement on the CFM?
Yeah.
I think you should get the measurement on the CFM.
I think you should.
Still. $629.
Okay. I'm gonna assume that it's 56 inch for the sake of this, and we'll do the calculation over if I'm wrong.
Okay.
So that was 629 times 17.1 equals about 10,800, which is a little bit less than the one I measured in my living room. But A, that one has new bearings, and B, that's in a much bigger space, which does affect the CFM reading. So that's probably right. It's close to 1100 CFM.
Alright.
So
Spin down.
yeah, but when it stops, let's measure the
Sure.
the width, just to
Yeah.
make sure. Yeah, I like these a lot.
Mm-hmm.
To me, I mean, I have one in my living room, but I fancied it up a little with that bottom plate. To me, these are like the perfect fan for like a front porch in like an old southern house.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is not a living room fan normally. This is, or like kind of upscale shop, like not like a shop, like a workshop, like a kind of a fancy workshop. It's that kind of a thing. Like, this is not. It's like somewhere between utilitarian
it's
and
definitely
stiff.
Yeah.
Okay, where's your tape measure?
Oh, it is.
Yeah. The good thing is you can replace the bearings in these if necessary.
Oh yeah.
Getting a good shot of the side of Metal Pete's there, and also Metal Pete's ass.
Yes.
That's in Andy's video. If you want to see more of Metal Pete's ass, go to Andy Worley on YouTube.
Mostly just his denim jacket, thankfully.
58.
Huh.
Yeah, I knew it was some weird number.
Okay. Yeah, we don't really have it.
I can do it. I just got to do 58 divided by 24
Uh-huh.
squared, which this calculator doesn't have a squared function, so I just have to multiply it by 2.42.
Mm-hmm.
And then times pi, which the calculator doesn't have a pi function, so it's 3.14159. I usually stop at 9. So then our number for this one would be 18.4. So we multiply that by 629, and that gets us 11,600, which is very, very close to what I measured on my living room one. So that makes a lot of sense.
Okay.
Pretty sure nothing's going to happen on the 10 switch. Anybody want to take those odds?
Not gonna happen.
No.
Okay.
So yep, hit the 10 switch right away. So
Drawing about half an amp, which is funny. It seems like a lot of fans draw half an amp on the 10 switch. That seems like a pretty
Yep,
standard.
Here's 11, 12,
With those stiff bearings, it's probably going to...
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Ooh.
So it cheated us out of all crunching.
Yes. I love you, R&M. No. You're the one that wanted this to be last fan of the night. Therefore, you can leave and crunch. If we do another fan, then you can crunch on camera. See?
Here is, okay, this is 20.
That's actually not a bad low.
No.
It's drawing a whole 2 amps at that speed.
Yeah.
Only 68 watts, though, because it's only at a power factor of 0.29. But still.
22. And what did it draw on high?
3.3 maybe?
Okay.
Might have dropped to lower than that, but I don't remember exactly.
Yep. It's 23, 24, 25, 26, 27.
I really like these.
Oh yeah.
I actually like the one more where I modified the bottom plate. I think that just added another level of coolness, but
Yep.
I like these as is as well.
28, 29, 30.
I don't think these bearings are quite as bad as the one in my living room was before I changed them. Like if we were going to hang this here at the barn, I wouldn't change the bearings.
30, 31.
That's got to be 21, not 31.
No, I meant 30. I don't know if I was. Here's 35. Where are we at? And here is 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
We're not over.
No, I'm maxed out.
Okay. Do me a favor, hit the high switch and then turn it off. No, like don't turn everything off, like just go back to,
Oh,
like go back to 40.
okay.
Yeah, still quite a ways under. Okay. Now, bearings notwithstanding, my living room fan was dead silent on solid state. Anybody want to bet this one will be any different?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, I'll say bedroom,
Okay.
just to
Mix it up a
shake
little.
things up a little bit.
What about you, your metalness?
I'll actually go with silent.
Okay. Just for the sake
Yeah.
of betting something different, then I'll go with living room. But
Alright.
I was very impressed with how quiet mine was on solid state.
Okay, I can hear a little something out of it.
The question is that a different noise than we would hear with it going on that speed without the solid state?
True.
Do me a favor, Pete. Turn it to like 30 and then just switch it back and forth between cap and solid state.
30, you
And
said?
then hit the cap solid state switch.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have. Nope,
Yeah.
this is 30.
Switch it back.
Yeah, not telling any difference.
It's.
I think it was when it was first starting up. There was a little bit of a
Yeah.
hum from
Maybe
it, but
just acceleration.
Yeah. It's either high end of silent or low end of bedroom. That's for
yeah,
sure.
that's pretty impressive for something like this.
Oh yeah. Now here's the real test: 0 to high.
But, oh, yes.
Do me a favor, Andy. Pass me that other one. I'm just gonna fill it full of WD-40 to see if I can get it unstuck before the next test day.
Okay. I don't know if I can get around
I'll
here.
just pass it to his metalness.
Very well.
Okay.
Pass it to you.
Okay. You hand me that WD-40 here, Mentalist?
Where is it?
Next to the
Let's
Four Seasons.
do
there.
zero to high.
Yes.
Now, okay, so after it's running high, RMS is 3.16. Now I remember mine and from the living room peaking out at 4 amps. And I'm not. What is any based on that? What does anybody want to guess?
I'm not sure.
Okay, I'll say 3.95.
Your Mentalist?
What did we guess?
395.
Alright, I'll guess 350. I'm not sure, I have no idea. I really do not.
I'm gonna go with 375.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Oh, 387.
Yeah.
Victory for Boyle. Okay, that is a powerful fan.
It sure is.
Okay, well, that is the end of our fan test videos for today.